Now we are going to recite the four-way test. So together, of the thing we think, say, and do, is it the truth?
Truth. Is
Fair?
it fair to all concerned?
Will it
Will
build?
it build goodwill and better friendship?
Friendships? Will
Will
it
it
be
be beneficial to all
to all
concerned?
concerned?
All right. And now we are going to have the introduction of every members who are present for the meeting. And we are doing this jointly with our icebreaker for tonight. Since most of us don't really know each other, so it's gonna be a great moment for us to do so. So this is how we going to do it. But before that, I don't think Menenzi can speak. Menenzi is our National Service Director. But I think that President Dominic, you acting also as National Service Director. So just for the context of the meeting, so I'm going to give you time to present the partnership and give updates about everything that we are coming together to accomplish. And then after that, we're going to have the introduction of the members and also the icebreaker. So I think heading over to you again, President Reed, for the presentation of the partnership.
Thank you so much, President. So I would like to use this opportunity to speak a little bit about the partnership between the Rotaract Club of Mandeville and the Rotaract E-Club Haiti Global. As the acting international service director, I thought it was important to try to form some kind of partnership with the Rotaract Club in District 7020 from Haiti, because we know we are aware in the district about some of the challenges that Haiti is experiencing or was experiencing at the time. So I was very excited when I got the response back from your director that you guys are definitely on board to having a partnership with us. So this is almost like this would be like we want to become or would be becoming a twin club where we want to share with each other, have joint meetings when we can, learn about each other's clubs and members. Hopefully, some of your members will be attending the conference so that we can actually meet some of you in person. And other than this meeting, we want to also, or we have intentions of also doing a joint donation to Handwash, which is the district's project towards fixing the water situation in Haiti. So I'm definitely looking forward to working on ways that we can strengthen this partnership for this Rotaract year. But I'm sure even for the new Rotaract year starting July 1, we can continue the fellowship, the partnership, the joint meetings, and all that is or can come between the Rotaract Mandeville and the Rotaract E-Club Haiti Global. We know that you guys are a new club, so we're definitely excited to be a part of something great with you all. So that's just a summary of what is to come and what is so far. And this meeting is just the start of, a great partnership, friendship, and twin club relationship between both clubs. And I'm really looking forward to many, many more. I know that the next international service directors to come for the new year will also be, or should also be excited to continue this partnership between the clubs. So thanks again.
Thank you, President Reed. Thank you for sharing with us all that this partnership is all about. And in the name also of our club, the Rotaract Club 80 Global, we have to say that we are equally excited to work with you, and we are looking forward for what is coming. So now it is the moment for member introduction. So we are going to do it a little fast. So you can try to be brief. You don't need to say a lot. So everybody that I call, you're gonna say your name, which club you are part of, where you are now. So yeah, both the clubs are from Haiti and Jamaica, but since we are a new club, we have members living outside of the country as well. So it is important to highlight that also, so everyone can say where you are now, and you can also share what you are doing for a living, and then you're gonna answer a question from a spinning wheel. It can be a fun question or something that um we that will help us to get to know better. So that's gonna be our icebreaker. So to stone to birds one stone, we're gonna do this like right now. So I am starting with ADR Diamond. I'm sorry if I mispronounced the name.
Hi, good evening, resident. Yes, ADR, David Neath.
Okay.
All right, so yes, my name is Davian Neat, ADRR, club, Rotaract Club of Mandeville, country, Jamaica. I think he said occupation, vocation. My occupation is an entomologist, and I don't remember the next thing that was on the screen.
The next thing is gonna be a question.
All right, the question.
Yeah, give me a second. Okay,
Well,
here we go. Okay. I don't
what
know.
old person have what old person habits do you have? Wow, that's a very good one. I consider myself an old person, so I guess the old person habit I have is that I go to bed before 7. So that's the old person habit I have.
Okay, thank you, Adia, for sharing. And nice to meet you. Okay, next we have Andre Swabi. Andre.
Good
Okay.
evening, everyone. I hope everyone is good. My name is Andre Swifty. Close enough. I am from the Rotaract Club of Mandeville. Sit. What was the next question?
Mm, vocation, and then I'm gonna spin.
I'm an entrepreneur, accountant by profession. Too many hats, but entrepreneur will sum it up. And the question?
Okay. Okay, your question is there a song that you love even if you disagree with the lyrics?
I'm a big fan of Chronics, which is a reggae music, reggae genre, and one of my favorite songs is I Can.
All right. Okay, thank you for sharing, Andre.
Thank you.
Yes. Now it is the turn of Daniel.
Good evening, everyone. Okay,
Hi.
so my name is okay. So my name is Daniel Wins. I'm from the Rotaract Club of Mandeville, currently living in Mandeville, and my occupation is civil engineer. I think that's it.
All right. Here's a question. What's something you couldn't live without?
The color purple.
The color purple.
The color purple. Yeah, purple is my favorite color.
Mine too.
Nice.
Okay, thank you, Daniel. Next, we have Danielle.
Hi, good evening. Good afternoon, sorry.
Hi.
Oh, my name is Danielle South. I am from the Rotaract Club of Mandeville. I am from Jamaica, and my occupation, I'm a banker.
Nice to meet you, Danielle.
Thank you. Nice to meet you too.
Okay, your question is, what was the moment you realized you were officially an adult?
Oh my gosh. My age, actually. Yes, I'm no longer a little girl. I'm a grown woman. I don't think I disclose the age.
Yeah. Thank you, Danielle. Next, we
Thank
have
you.
Davia. Davia. Sorry if I mispronounced. Davia. Hello, Davia. Davia. Daira. Okay. Junior. Junior, you're next.
Awesome. So my name is Junior Saint Florent. I'm from the Water a club of Haiti. I'm from Cap-Haïtien. I was born in Cap-Haïtien, but now I live in Boston. I'm doing my MBA in international business, and now I'm waiting for the question. This takes a lot of time.
Yeah.
I feel like you should spin as once the person starts speaking.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's my question? You can only have one condiment for the rest of your life. Which one do you choose? Condiment is épice, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna go with all seasoning, all purpose seasoning. That should be one.
Okay. Yeah, that's what.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for sharing, Junior. Next, Esther. Esther.
Hello, everyone. My name is Esther Tusney. I'm from the Rotaract Club of Haiti Global. I'm from Haiti, Cap-Haïtien, and I'm currently living in Cap-Haïtien, and I'm a student in computer engineering.
All right, Esther. Here's a question. If you could be reincarnated as any animal, which one would you choose?
I would be a cat, yeah, because some humans treat cat very well.
All right, thank you for sharing, Esther. Next, Fenton. Fenton. Fenton, can you hear me? I think you're on mute.
So
Okay.
my name is Fenton Saint George. I'm from Haiti, Jamel. I live in Detroit Lakes, in the United States.
I'm an entrepreneur, and I have a degree in management sciences. And now I'm ready for the question.
Yeah, the question is on the screen. If you could have wings or breathe underwater, which one would you choose?
Um, um, I would choose the first one, like having wings. So
To
I think
fly.
yeah, it would be better for me.
Okay, thank you
At least I wouldn't have to pay for taxi.
yeah, at least. Thank you for sharing, Fenton. First, you are next. Jessica.
Yes, I'm here. My name is Franz Dickinscar Santamore. I'm from Haiti. And occupation. I'm a political scientist and marketing sales also. And I'm waiting for the question.
And the question, if you could learn any language from another country, which one would you choose?
It will be Mandarin. I'll go for it. As the most spoken language in the world. I'll go for it. Thank you.
Thank you, friends. Next, we have Samuel. Samuel.
Yeah, okay. Hello, everyone.
Hi.
I'm Joseph Samuel from Haiti. I'm in the Rotary Club of Haiti, and I'm a student in computer science, and also actually a teacher in middle school. So I'm ready now for the question. What's the silliest things you ever did when you drink? Oh, actually, I can't cause I don't like drink alcohol, so
Wow.
it's on the question. I don't drink alcohol, so I can tell you what is the silliest one. But
I'm gonna
yeah,
spin another question for you.
okay.
Okay. Okay. Would you rather be great at physical activities but stupid, or a genius with terrible coordination?
Uh, I would go for the genius with terrible coordination because if you're genius, you can do a lot of things, and I would go for the second one.
All right. Thank you for sharing, Samuel. Now, it's Jean Ricardo. Ricardo, you are next. You are on. Ricardo, are you here? Okay. So I didn't hear from Ricardo. We are going with Janelle. Janelle Towers.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Janelle Shores. I am from the Rotaract Club of Mandeville in Jamaica. I am a communications practitioner by profession.
All right, now your question. Are you a lone wolf or a social butterfly?
I believe in my own right. I am a social butterfly.
That's good. Thanks for sharing, Janelle.
Certainly.
Okay, now Jonathan Lafontaine.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jonathan Lafontaine. I'm from the E-Club Haiti Global. And what was the next question?
Occupation.
Yes, right. I studied actually public administration, But what I really do for a living is I'm a trader. And
All
what
right.
next?
Your question is on the screen. If you became president today, yeah, what's the first bill you will pass? Qui premier loi t'as passé? President.
So, present for Haiti?
Yeah, of course.
That's a very difficult question. So I think I would
You are afraid of being president, right? You are afraid of the title.
yes, I Wakali.
All right, thank you, Jonathan. Next journal. Journal Joseph.
Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. My name is Jonah Joseph. I'm from Cap-Haïtien. I belong to the Rotaract Club Haiti Global. I'm in a traffic controller.
Okay,
For
Jonah,
the
here's your
question, would I rather my life the cinematic soundtrack? Oh, me for this question, I would rather to have like a sitcom laughter track because I like to laugh and I like comedy. So that's what I would want.
Okay, thank you, Jonah. Next we have Lynn, Richel, Mejuin, Lynn.
Hello. So my name is Lainui Chelmichun, and I come from Haiti, but now I'm living in Istanbul, and I'm a student.
All right, here's your question line. If money was no object, what are the first three things you would buy?
So I can't answer because it is a difficult question.
Oh.
So I have other things in my head, and I can choose.
You can choose three. Give us one.
Now,
Give us one.
well, maybe a car.
Yeah. All right, thank you, Lynn.
You are welcome.
Next, we have Lorade.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jean-Gerlin Soradin, member of Rotaract Club Global, Haiti Global. I'm from Haiti, Jacques Mel. I am an entrepreneur, an accountant, and a manager. And for the question, I'm waiting.
Yes, a question. Yeah, that's great. If you could change gender for a day, what's the first thing you would do?
If you could change gender for a day, what's the first thing you will do? That's a difficult one. I think if I could change gender, like basically change everything, change also my physical part to have titties and all that comes with. I would probably try to have fun with some guy and see how it feels.
Oh my!
Yeah, but I'm not pro of changing things.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Okay, thank you for sharing, Lorade. Next, we have Lynn Priska. Priska.
Hello, everyone. It's a great pleasure for me to be with you this afternoon. I am Lynn Piscaderavin. I'm from Haiti. Presently, I'm in Capitation for some days, and I'm a medical student. And entrepreneur. My question is if would it poverty?
Already. Okay, thank you for sharing, Lynn. Okay, so who's next? Melissa, can you see the screen now? I heard you had some trouble seeing my screen. So
Yes, I can.
okay, great. So introduce yourself. I'm saying. You can introduce yourself now.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Melissa Mayu. I am living in Cape Haitian. Okay. Can you hear me right now?
Yes,
Okay.
still.
My name is Melissa Mayu. I'm in Cape Haitian right now. I'm an administration student, and it was a pleasure to be here with you.
Okay, so your question is, how do you
Now
prefer?
I'm waiting my question.
Yes, yes, it's on the screen. How do you prefer to start your day? What's the first thing you do in the morning when you wake up?
Okay. Oh, African music because I
Ah,
like the
okay, so you start your day with African music. That's great.
when I wake up,
Energy.
I always listen the African music.
Yeah, that's a lot of energy. Okay, thank you for sharing,
Yeah, I
Melissa.
like them.
That's great. Next we have Milanzi. Milanzi, can you speak?
Okay, I'll try my best. I know.
All right.
All right. Let me see the questions again.
Okay,
My
thank you.
bad. All right, my name is Marlene Demirbad, and I'm from the Rotaract Club AD Global, and I live in Miami, in the United States, and I'm a law school student. And I have the question.
What's a common piece of advice you don't agree with and why?
Um, I would say sometimes people say never quit, but sometimes I feel like people are supposed to know when to quit.
Exactly. I agree with you. Thank you, Lindsay. Thanks
All
for
right.
sharing. Next, we have President Dominic.
Good afternoon, everyone. So I am President Dominique. I'm from the Rotaract Club of Mandeville. I currently live in Mandeville, which is in Jamaica, and I am a dentist by occupation. If you were a gangster, what would your gangster name be? I don't think I would ever be a gangster still, but
We read.
I don't know. I guess we would have something with like Dom, like little Dom, or like my name shortened, like Dom Sog, something with my name, and then kind of like I'm bad.
All right, President. Thank you for sharing. Now we have Vinci.
Hi everyone. My name
Hi.
is Roni. My name is Roni Maniga, and I'm a former member of Rotaract Club of Port-au-Prince, and now I'm a member of Rotaract Club of Haiti, and I'm a founder of We Women Org, which is an organization we work with with women, men, children. Like we used to say, or we like to say, we work with everyone. And I hope, oh, what you're breaking and can say. And I'm happy to be with you this afternoon. And this Christian film, I don't know how to I don't
Give
know
us
how
some
to answer
tips.
to it.
Give us some tips.
And I think my strategy I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know.
So
maybe I use songs and and then people come toward me, but I do nothing.
Okay, so you leave it to the other person. That's great. Nice tip. Thank you, Vinci, for sharing. Now we have Tamika Jackson. Tamika. Okay. Tamika Jackson, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you. Hello, everyone. My name is Tamika Jackson. I'm a part of the Rotaract Club of Mandeville. I am a radiographer. Christian, what is your favorite book and why? My favorite book would be the Bible because it's, well, like what they say, basic instructions to living before leaving this earth. Yeah, so that's it.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. And now we have Valence. Valence, you are on. Valence.
Hello, everyone. I'm Rollins Francois. I'm from Gunai, Haiti. I'm a member of the Rotaract Club Haiti Global. I work as a social media marketer. Well, if the world was about to end in 24 hours, what would you do? I'd be patiently waiting for those 24 hours to pass.
Oh. You do nothing. All right. Thank you, Valence. So the only person we didn't hear from is Davia. Davia, can you hear me? Okay, so if not, I'm the last one. So hi, my name is Ruth Quimflor Deravin. I am the president of the Rotaract Club Haiti Global. I've been in Rotaract for 5 years now. I've been past president, past assistant district secretary. Previously I was a member of the Rotaract Club of Cap Haitian. Right now I am in Port-au-Prince. And my question, for occupation, I am an air traffic controller. So my question is, okay, what's your strategy for waking in awkward silence? Okay, so I usually smile and then the other person will find something to say, like, you have a nice smile. And like, thank you.
I will add this strategy to my
And that's it. So yeah, I usually smile at the person and then it's great. All right, so thank you everyone. Thank you for participating. Thank you for sharing. We certainly learned a lot about you, and also thank you for the love and everything. So now we are heading to the second part of the meeting where we're gonna have the panel discussion. But before that, so I think that this moment is when we have like most people. So some came late, or they will be leaving before the meeting ends. So now is the right time for the picture. So if you are bored, please open your camera.
Good
While
strategy.
we're gonna have the
Very
group.
good strategy.
We're going to have the group pictures.
That's the best strategy ever.
Yeah, we have
Same
the
as
most.
me. Yeah.
Okay, Jonelle, Esther Fenton, Jonathan, Melenzi Samuel, Jamaica, Edia Damien, Daniel. Open your cameras. Yeah. Okay. Some more. Valence. Lorade. Okay, I know for some of you, an open camera is out of the meeting. Okay, some more. Fenton. Are you here? Fenton Milenzi. Avanci. Okay, so we're gonna do with what we have. So when you are ready, okay. After 3, 1, 2, 3, smile.
Cheers.
Cheers. All right, I got it. Thank you. Okay, now back to the meeting. Okay, as I was saying, in the second part, we are going to have a panel with 3 beautiful women. So the topic is creating meaningful service learning experiences for disadvantaged children. And now I am heading over to our vice president, the vice president of the Rotaract Club 8 Global, Junia Safler. She will be the moderator for the panel. And so now, head to you.
Awesome. Thank you, Prim. So we're gonna have that wonderful panel with 2 amazing women. I know one of them, which is Vancy. I know her well. And I know this is gonna be something amazing that we're gonna listen to some amazing stuff here. So Vancy, are you here? Vancy and France.
Yes, yes, I'm here and I'm listening.
Okay, I don't know if you wanna go with with your camera on or not, or like if it's possible.
Maybe I prefer to let my camera off.
Okay, good. Friends, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Awesome, great. So it's good to have your mic maybe on, just to avoid delay after each question. The panel is about you guys were creating meaningful service learning experience for disadvantaged children in communities in the northern region of the country. And to start this, we first want to know, who are you? What do you do? I know you are part of Rotaract Club of Rotaract Club of Haiti, but besides that, who are you? What do you do? Can you tell us a bit more about yourself? I'll start with Vancy.
Okay. My name is My name is Gonivansi Maniga, and I'm the founder and the coordinator of We Women Organization, which is a non-profit organization. We work with girls in our intervention because we believe in a social cohesion, and we think that if we work with all the people in our community without distinction, that may be a great difference. So we have several programs. We donate club. We make donation of book. We have our program with the orphanage. We have uh what else? Art and culture and many other activities.
Awesome. Now, friends,
And a great congratulations, guys, for putting this together. Shout out to you, the moderator. We appreciate the work that you do and everyone that put this together to make this happen. And thank you for having me as well. My name is France, and Florida, from Haiti, Cap-Haitian. And as I mentioned before, I am a political scientist, but I am an entrepreneur. Is more helping children back home in Haiti. That's where we started. And what we do is more toward, we started as a yearly program, but now we have kids that we sponsor for their education. And throughout the pandemic as well, we had a program where we have self-development and stuff like that. And we are moving forward with more tools in our, packet for them. And we are going. So that's about it. I don't know. I know we have more questions. So
we have a lot of questions for you. So
yes.
That's amazing. We love what you're doing already, but you both of you are working with children or women. What actually inspired you to start your program, like the program that you have in place? Get involved in service learning for you for the friends for this learning and you, Vinci, for women.
All right. So you want me to go first? Is that correct? Oh, all right. So what inspired me, basically, I can say that is from a young age, because growing up in Haiti, the school that I went to, they had an orphanage part of it. So, and then I grew up seeing my parents, helping in the community as well. So that is something that I always love, helping people. That is to the core. It's not just to say that, because you know how that can happen. We say we love helping people and it's very like a vague expression. But that was to the core, something that I love and I would do my best in participating in program like that. However, it was not until I come to the state and I was in college. And then how it gets started, I was going to go back home and visit, just, to have some fun. But I was just like, I don't like going and have nothing to do. So a friend of mine and we had this idea to just have a small vacation Bible school, which it turns out to be bigger in the long run. So, and it was going to be like a one-time. I didn't know what was going to come after it, basically. But I can say that from what I learned from the children, it melted my heart from the start, from what they learned within that 4 vacation Bible school days that we had, right? So to see how they were thirst and, hunger for the formation that we were providing. So that the challenge is, though, was, working with human and being in the community of Haiti. Usually it's not easy, but I can say it's a learning experience because, coming from another country, you don't need to know what you're doing. But I see the strength for our organization is more like seeing the children, how would I say, level up in so many areas of their life, mainly mentally, and self-development too as well, and education as well. So we are really pro education. So that's really what inspires me and gives me more inspiration down the road, how I see they embrace the idea and love it, and the education, because we do pay for some of them schools and we're trying to enlarge that in part, taking more children per year and so. So that's basically that. And for the challenges, as I mentioned before, it's more into the going back there, and some challenges you confront with the people, dealing with the people themselves. But these are things that we can control. So yeah, I hope that answered the question.
Yeah, definitely. All right. How about you, Vinci?
As I said, I could say that that this program came to us because we wanted to bring new blood to what we are doing in our community. Because as you know, we are a women's organization, so this kind of activity is not part of our original mission. But when we brainstorm or thought about it, we thought that not following everyone will not be as bad as we think, and that we can diversify our activities, and we give ourselves a new mission, which is to go more towards social cohesion. And at this time, we decide to help in our community in multiple ways, and we go toward the orphanage and offer this program. Also, for personal experience, back in 2014 to 2016, I used to organize Christmas party for children in my neighborhood, and I noticed that they really love those party, and I collect funds and give them gift, and they really had a great time. And I think that is a part of me that I want to help. I want to help children. And however, I have an organization which work with women. That didn't stop me or stop my team to go toward the children and offer them a program of quality. And also last year, for the first edition of this program, we work with almost I can 7 or 8 orphanage.
This is great. You guys are really into helping and helping children and changing their lives, because what you are doing is definitely impactful, especially like in Asian communities where all the help is needed to actually have those children grow and learn something, because they don't always have access to those opportunities. So I'm gonna head to the next question. So what are some of the biggest challenges you face in providing meaningful service learning experience for these children? Like, Vinci, you're working with orphans, with kids living in an orphanage, and you friends, you have been doing those camp with Hope for Milo for a long time, and we know that the country it's not always easy to do something great in Haiti.
what are some of the challenges that you have been facing? Vinci, you can start.
Okay. So far I can say that we have not faced any big challenges except for a few doors that we have not been able to access because not all orphanage managers are open to letting us into their space. Maybe they don't want to, or just don't understand our purpose. Some believe that we have international funding for those activities, and a little bit reluctant. And beside those things, I cannot say that we have been facing big challenges over our program. When some managers don't want us to access the space, there are other we are happy and invite us to work with them. So far I cannot say that we have been facing big challenges. Maybe sometimes we are out of funds. We cannot buy every materials that we wanted to for those activities, but beside that, no.
Yeah, lack of resources can be something when you are operating at a small scale, indeed. How about your friends?
Well, yes. So I would say, as I mentioned earlier, from the beginning, it was something that we were doing. I would say just a one-time thing, but when you see how it goes, and then what you learn, and the experience and lesson that you gain from it, you see like it's just one step, in 1,000 miles. So I remember the first time, one of the biggest challenge that I encountered, I feel like that's one of the testimonies that I had. Because from the start, it was me and my couple of my friends. We just saved some money, and I say, listen, I'm going to Haiti. And some of our friends, we put money together, right? But I told my dad is a pastor. So I told him, just recruit kids. We're going to have that program. So for me in my head, I said, okay, in my mind, it's going to be 50 and 100 at the most. That's going to be the cap. However, when my dad said, oh, what do you have in mind? I said, keep recruiting, right? And then we were buying toys, equipment, and everything for the event. Then next time I spoke to my dad and I say, so what's going on? How many kids we have so far? Because we are down the road where we have to get ready. And he told me, last time I checked, we were on the 300 plus. And I said, what? And imagine, we have to feed them every day without counting the leaders, because we have up to 50 leaders helping around. So when I get there back home, the challenge was resources at some point, because my mom and I and a couple of my friends were helping around. And when we did the budget, I don't think we were going to make it. You see what I'm saying? But my parents were very grateful and helping me around and adding more to it. So that was a huge push. And another, I would say that is a minor change, but sometimes, that can affect you on a mental level when you're trying to do something and people don't know your intention and the sacrifices that you're putting into it. I remember when I went there, some people were saying, oh, don't let them take the pictures of the kids because they're going to go, in the United States with them and ask in their name and this and that. But that was not, we were just creating memories. That's what we're doing. And they're saying, you have no idea how much money this girl have now because of this work she's doing, but they have no idea, So those are some type of minor challenges, I had to overcome, because at first, the intention was not at all that. But then I had some other friends that collaborate, former classmates, including Prim and Melissa and the panel. They came along and helped. and providing the value, pouring into those kids. So that was a huge push. And of course, sometimes the financial part of it can be a little hard, but we always manage to, get it around. So that's really about it. So those are, some minor and sometimes can be a little bit stressful, but we overcame them by, taking the time and knowing how far we can go, dreaming, planning. So that is something that we were able to do.
Yeah, that's amazing. As you mentioned, like most projects in AD that are going on, I go to either lack of funds or sometimes the community itself can be like part of the challenges that you are facing, because we're gonna have a question about that, but I'm gonna move to the next one. Actually, how do you measure your impact? So how do you know that you are having like a positive impact in the community? What are some key performance indicators that you have in place? How do you actually measure all that? And can you tell us a little bit more about the positive outcomes that you have seen as a result of your work so far? Vinci, you can go ahead.
Okay. Let's say that we were able to measure the impact through the testimonies of those who welcome us in their institution and who subsequently request our intervention for other training and activities. And the children learn and we create. This is all we can say that we measure the impact. However, there is still a lot of work to be done in order to perpetuate our intervention in a more significant way to contribute in the transition of those children in the outside world, because as you know, the one day they will have to leave the orphanage, and some of them they don't have any family, and some others have some members of the family who are alive, but and they are not really how can I say that, maybe they don't know how to live maybe in the real life in outside of the institution. And yes, we teach them how to make beaded and macrame jewelry, recycling, craft, decoration. We intervene on self-esteem, sexual education, and professional orientation. And this year for the second edition, we have added drawing and how to manage like paper craft. I don't know how to say papier mâché. This is a workshop where they have to use paper into
like for craft purposes.
Yes,
like
for craft. Yes.
Awesome.
And a short story. Last year we were back to an orphanage to give books with an other organization which is one of our partner of with the program. And in the office of the director, we see the recycling work that we did with the children were exposed on the desk, and it was a good sensation. But when we saw that this work were exposed on the desk of the director, and everyone who penetrate in the space in the local can see and can see the work what we were doing. And the children also can
I feel proud
can see.
about that. Yeah, they did the
Yeah,
work.
and that was great. And I think this is one of the things who show us that what we are doing in the community is good. And also when the managers calling us to come back to the institution and to come back to help those children with the workshop on Diwali. And I think we are doing something different, and we are doing something great. And the children are we are really appreciating. I don't know if I
Yeah, I think they really appreciate like the work that you do, and then especially
yeah,
that
and
the way
they
that
they learn a lot.
yeah, that's true. Yeah. All right. Now friends.
Yes, I would say how I measure that was like even from, the start, I would say from day one, is the way that sometimes you don't know how much impact you are having until you take a little survey. You say, you go, you maybe talk to someone and do something, but you think it's something that is very minor, but you don't know how it can change the course of that person's life. Because sometimes we see kids, we see young adults, and we think, oh, they're not listening, or they're just, kids or young adults, they are not taking life so seriously. However, one of the things that that took my attention last time, it was one of the kids out of everything, because at the end, one of the members, leaders said, why don't we have a little Q&A with the kids to see what they learn and, what's going on? And I was amazed, stunned how, they testify, hey, listen, that is something very great. And we take every kids that behave. And I was standing there, I was just like, you're just a little kid, probably 6, saying that you are so grateful for the kids that behave, toward the leaders and everything, that were respectful, and the way that she learned. And she even said, listen, we are very thoughtful and keep in mind the leaders in prayer so that they can continue with the program. And I said, wow, like that is an impact right there. And then we had a little young adults, but that is not something we are still thinking for it, but it's more like in the personal development type of level to pour into them. We had, to, how would I say that? Introduce them to the power of their thoughts and the power of the words and all those type of things, and introduce them to that mantra. That was something that was really meaningful. And I found a lot of feedback from it. And I felt, us leaders were really proud of the work. And that is something we want to keep going for, because one thing that I realized in our community, we are not investing in that areas a lot. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes, we go to school, there are so many things we do, but when it comes to personal development, it's not something like they take in charge to say, hey, I'm going to pour into you so that you know who you are, what you want to become. And so, so those are the measurement that I was able to, kind of grasp and take from it, as far as results come into account.
Those are some like interesting stories here. So you can see the impact that you have on the kids and how they enjoy like the learning process, because they don't have access to the opportunities, and sometimes the kids who don't have access to those opportunities, they are the one who kind of like values them the most, because it's not every day that they're gonna find it. And this is amazing what you are doing. I'll quickly move to the next question. We were supposed to be here for 30 minutes, but we're gonna go over maybe like hopefully 5 minutes. So let's keep it short. The next question is about how do you engage with the local community in Haiti? Like, I know, friends, you talk about how it can be challenging sometimes, like working with the community because of the way that they understand the work that you are doing, and they think that you have money, but you don't, and they have like some restriction in terms of like, oh, can you take photos of the kid or not? How do you engage with this community in order to ensure that the program that you are implementing is like respectful to local tradition or customs?
That's a great question. You see, it's really in depth, but I would say one of the major keys, I focus more on the positive side of things and the people that really want it. So I go for it. Therefore, when someone comes and they don't appreciate the work or they don't see the value, I don't blame them, because hey, it is what it is. they're seeing it from their own lens. You see what I'm saying? From their own perspective. So I can't blame them. So I tend to move forward with the people that see the value and that embrace it and that bring the ideas, forth to life. You see what I'm saying? So these are what I would say. I would say in terms of working with the community. So I focus more on the people that see the value and that have a dream toward, a common dream, common ideas with us. So we move forward with it so we can implement the goals and plans that we have.
That's a good strategy. Focus on the good. How about you, Vince?
We have local partners involved in culture, mental health, and we respect the rules and limit of each institution. We work in the prisons and share the pictures of the children according to the agreement. And when we are with them, we do not differentiate with them with other children by calling them our friends. We treat them new games. The leaders or the managers are also allowed in the rooms where we work, and so I think it is a kind of inclusive work, and we develop a good understanding with the institutions we work with. And I can say that, in other words, we have like the blessing of the community, because many people has congratulate us for the initiative. And for this first edition, we have some people who just help because they like the initiative. But but we respect the rules, like we said, because we know that maybe sometimes it could have some bad perception, or people may not really understand or what we are doing. And it's because we include other partners. And we work in the presence of the managers, so they can see what we are doing. It's like we are prioritizing transparency, and they are here. We have access to their children, if I may say, but also they are here, and they can have an eye on us and how we are proceeding.
Yeah, that's good. Like with the partners, it's definitely something else, because they are the one who give you access to the kids to help them and to do your work. So abiding by the rules can be like a good strategy also. And like I would like, as friends mentioned, you can focus on the good part, like see what is good, see who's like supporting you, and who is not making the work more difficult for you. Getting into my last questions, we're gonna say that in 2 minutes, you each have, or each one of you have 2 minutes to kind of like say it. The question is, how can people like me or anyone involved in Rotaract, maybe like the Rotaract E-Club, E-Club of Haiti, or the Rotaract of Mandeville, such as like Dominique or ADR Damon, if they want to support you or support the program that you are actually managing, how can they get involved?
Should I go first?
Yeah.
All right. So if someone would like to support the idea, they're welcome to do so, and they can get in touch with me. And in terms of idea, because we always welcome, innovation and what we can do to better serve not only our community, but humanity as a whole. And also any type of support that they would like to give, we can definitely be in touch. As of now, we're still working and legalizing everything in terms of papers in the state, and also and more to come. We will need to have a website and all these things as a nonprofit and so forth. But we keep records of everything that has been coming in and going out and how it is and giving report. Depends on how they want to, proceed, because we have, different type of programs, the one that we do on a yearly basis, and the one that we do in terms of helping paying tuition for the kids and buying books and uniform for them. As you know, in Haiti, some schools, they still, have the uniforms style of doing things.
Yeah.
Therefore, the best way they can reach out to me, we can have that conversation and learn more. And the best way to do so, I believe, it's through the members, the president of the e-club. And
For
yes.
now, I'm gonna say you can put your email and maybe phone number if you're comfortable with that in the chat. So anyone who wants to who would like to know more, they can reach out to you after the meeting. It's a good opportunity for now.
All right, thank you. And Dunya, I'm not sure if we're gonna have a conclusion. It was great having this discussion with you, and thank you for having me.
We're definitely gonna have a conclusion, but thank you.
Let's begin by we are open for sponsor. Parties support or can support in different ways. Some help us with the training, others take care of our transportation, with the purchase of materials by donation, ideas. We accept all forms of help in kind and in cash, as long as it will help the program succeed and allow the children to have an enjoyable and instructive time. But if you are incapacient, actually we have the program, and it has to end on June. Yeah, maybe if you are incapacient, you can contact us and go on the visit with us and help us with the children, because they are maybe 50 sometimes, and it is too
Yeah, that's
much
a lot of
work.
work. Yeah, it's
A
overwhelming.
lot of work.
So
So you can go with us, and if you can support by donation, by if you can give us materials, because for the drawing, for the workshop of a paper craft. You can give us books, because when we have the possibility, we give them books in order to let's say enhance their library if they have one in the school. And if you can give us candies also, because when we go to the orphanage, we give them candies at the end of the workshop. Now you can, if you have thread, whatever materials we use, you can give us, or you can give us the money,
yeah,
and
it's either money or materials or your time.
material or money or your presence.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly. So thank you, Vinci. Thank you, friends. It was nice learning about the initiative you are taking in Northern Haiti to help children and bring them opportunities for them to learn and grow. It's very like an amazing thing that you guys are doing, and I'm sure that everyone here appreciate it. And you guys heard that the way that you can support them or help them, if you are in Cap Haitien, you can actually be part of one of the programs, volunteering with them, or just attend one of the events to help with the kids. And you can donate. Vinci, you can also add your email and other information you in the chat if anyone here wants to actually support you. It was so nice moderating this panel and learning about your initiative. And one last word, probably like a thank you or anything, friends and Vinci.
Yes, it was very such a pleasure to be here. I was so happy and thrilled indeed to be here and sharing this panel with you guys. Learn a lot from you, Vinci. You are doing an amazing job in our community. Keep it up. And Junia, thank you for giving your time and as always for the initiative. We appreciate it. And to Prim and every members, Priska, Esther, it was glad and a good opportunity to be with you tonight. And
Awesome.
thank you everyone for assisting. And if you have any questions, do not hesitate. I will answer them afterwards.
Yeah, Vinci?
So do I did learn a lot about you and from your work, and you are doing an amazing work. You are not in Haiti, but you are still thinking about the children in Haiti, and this is really, really, really great. And I want to thank Prim and Junior because they wanted to put the spotlight on our activities, on our work, and with that many people will heard about what we are doing, and if they want to support in any kind, they can. Thank you, and I'm glad to be part of the movement of the Rotaract, and thank you.
Awesome, thank you. All right, I don't know if we're gonna have questions. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, everyone, for listening and attending the panel. Thank you, Brimfloor, for everything, as always. I will let it to you. I will, if you are taking question or not, you know where I'm heading. Thank you.
Thank you, Junia. Thank you, ladies. You did a very, very wonderful job. And I don't know for everybody else, but for me, I was really excited and proud listening to everything you were sharing. And now we are opening the discussion to you, to the members. So if you have any questions for friends or Fancy, now is the time. So we can take like 2 or 3 questions. Take the time. Yeah. So if you have comments or suggestions or anything, now is the time. Okay, I don't see any end. That means there is no question. That means that everything was clear. All right, so since we don't have any questions, once more, I want to congratulate you, friends and Vinci, for the beautiful work that you are doing. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank
We
you.
awkward silence. I'm breaking the awkward silence. Yeah, so thank you for working with the children back home. So it's always a pleasure to hear from you and also to participate. I remember my days there in Milo, really good time. So I wish to have you for some next meeting, so you can share a little more about any activities that you are doing. We are always open to hear from you. So thank you, ladies. All right.
It's a pleasure and thank you as well.
Yes. Now we are moving to the very end of our meeting. So we are discussing any other business. If someone want to say something, add something, that can be in regards to the meeting or the partnership or the clubs, if you have any questions. So now we are opening the floor a second time
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for opening the floor again for any other business. As you all know, as I said, I'm Dominique, president of the Rotaract Club of Mandeville. We're basically wrapping up the Rotaract year. Now, as you guys know, it ends on the 30th of June. So we have a few projects left in the pipelines. So I just wanted to open the floor to allow the directors to share a little bit about the projects that we have coming up. So I don't know if Director Janelle, she's our community service director, could introduce herself and share the community service projects that our club has coming up. And well, the other directors online, if they have any updates or comments that they want to share, I would like to, allow them to use this time to share them now.
Okay, good afternoon again, everyone. Thank you for that, President Dominic. The community service team, we will be activating our planned activity for Labor Day, which takes place on May 23rd. That's a Tuesday. We have confirmed our facility to lend assistance, which is the Mandeville Infirmary. We went to the location over the weekend where we were able to conduct our site visit. They are requesting our assistance with painting the male ward, that's the exterior of the male ward, and I am just doing my call once again to invite all Rotaract Club members present on the line this evening to make it an agenda item for May 23rd to come on out and assist us. The building, it's a pretty large building, so as much assistance as possible, we would definitely appreciate. Also, to the infirmary has pledged the support of lending us some of their groundsmen to assist us with getting the job done. We have started the process of acquiring quotations for the paint and also the other resources that we will need to get the job done. There was a slight change to the quotation that we got initially. So at the site visit, they really shared with us the color palette, which they wish to utilize in keeping with the aesthetics of what currently exists. So we're working to have that amended, and I will share further information with our members in our respective group chats where that is concerned. However, in terms of start time on the day, we have to execute an early start. We have not confirmed, however, the discussion with the team was for us to get there for 8 a.m. so we can get as much work done between 8 and let's say a little before lunch, because we know it's a bit hot right now and the summer is fast approaching. So we want to get all our laborers out of the humid conditions prior to afternoon. And that is it really for the Labor Day project. As it relates to the legacy scholarship, we're still discussing that project. We haven't gotten any further with the principal just yet in terms of meeting or getting a confirmed date with them. So once those details are finalized, I will share, but nothing further since my update in the group chat on Monday of last week. Those are the updates from the community service team.
Thank you so much, Director Janelle, for those updates. We also have Director Daniel online, who is our fundraising director. And we have our incoming secretary and our incoming president online. I'm not sure if they have any comments or projects that they want to mention. No, we also have our ADRR. So if he has any district updates for Central Jamaica that he wants to share, I would also, give him the opportunity to share that as well in this forum. Thank you so much, Director Janelle, for your updates, and looking forward to the projects to come.
You're welcome, President.
No updates in general for Jamaica Central President Dominique, but I just want to say conference is vibes. And I think we have a nice number of persons from Mandeville going to conference, members from the E-Club of Haiti Global at conference.
Okay, good night, good night. So just an update. So last Saturday, well, this Saturday, no, last Saturday, sorry. We actually had our cakes for our cause, which was in which we sold baked goods to try and raise funds for the infirmary, the repainting of the boys' ward, as Janelle mentioned. We were able to sell all the baked goods, which was very interesting and something to big us up in terms of with the club. And for right now, I can't tell you how much profit we have made, but I believe that Treasurer Andre would be able to tell us that. But yeah, let's just see what else is next for us to fundraise, to come up with the fundraising activities.
And I think that's it for Mandeville Updates, President. So we can hand back over to you if your club has any update.
Thank you, President Dominic. Let me see. All right, so yeah, I don't think we have any update by our side for our members. Sorry. If there are something that we need to share, we're gonna do it for the WhatsApp group. And one thing I would ask you and also our international service director is that the project that we need to do together, the joint donation, do you already have a timeline on where it's going to happen?
We're still in discussion about it, but no timeline has been set as yet.
Okay.
So I guess once we come to a common date, then we can
All right. All right. Okay. So if there is any other point or questions we need to cover, it is a moment for me to thank you. I want to especially thank you, President Dominic Reed, for reaching out and make all this happen. It was really a pleasure for me to attend this meeting, and I had a lot of fun. I learned, and I also meet many new future friends. So unfortunately, I won't be going to the conference because I have mandatory training at work. But I hope in the future, maybe next year or other activities, we can meet physically. So I'm looking forward to our projects and all the sharing that the exchange we're gonna have in the future. And thank you for coming. Thank you to all the members of the Rotaract Club of Mandeville. And also thank you to all the members of the Rotaract Club. Thank you for your time and have a good evening. So now it's up to you, President Reed, for your word of thanks and also to close the meeting.
Thank you so much, President. I would like to use this opportunity again to say thank you so much for responding and being, so helpful, especially Director Miralandi. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. But she has been, on the ball in terms of communicating and really, always keeping in touch. So she's really an excellent international service director. And I know that there's much, much, much more in store for your club, our club, and for both clubs to grow together. So I'm really looking forward to it. Thank you so much for coming out and for all of your members for being here, and to the Rotaract Club of Mandeville, all of the members who are online now and are here participating. Thank you so much. It was really a pleasure for our club to get to share with you all, get to know you guys some more, and we hope to meet you in person one day, if at conference or an exchange or some idea, or even with more forums like this of meetings where we can get to know each other and socialize. Definitely looking forward to it. So thanks again for having us, and I'm looking forward to this twin relationship to continue to grow, and for more projects and initiatives to come from this new partnership with Haiti and Jamaica. So thank you again.
All right. So I wanted to leave the floor to you, President, to close the meeting as well, since I opened it.
Oh, thank you. So I would, well, it's now 5:55 in Jamaica, so I'd like to call this meeting to a close. So I don't know if anyone wants to, move the motion to adjourn the meeting, and then someone to second it. And then the meeting would be adjourned officially at 5:55 Jamaica time.
I move to adjourn the meeting, President Dominic.
Thank you so much, Director Janelle. Anyone to second adjournment of the meeting?
I second.
Thank you, Tamika, Secretary-elect Tamika. So the meeting is now officially adjourned. And thank you so much again, President, Director, or all of the directors online and members online. Thank you again.
Thank you. So have a good evening. Bye, everyone.
Bye.